Hi Mitchell, my name's Anna. I worked with Laomi at Destined to Create, and I'm putting a little video together for you today rather, to help you understand a little bit about how Google works and how you could improve your rankings. So first things first, it came over to your site. I clicked to enter. Whoops, here we go. There, now I click to enter. The first thing that I noticed is that there's not a lot of content on your website. By content, I mean, all the words and things like that here. Google loves content. They want to provide people searching on their search engine with companies and websites that are quality, that provide their customer with a lot of information about what they do, how they do, etc. So adding more content to your site is really going to help your rankings. When I went over to Google and I just did a general search, you see typically the ads at the top, then the Google Map Pack, which is a list of 3 businesses, and then just under that are the Google organic searches, okay? So I didn't see you guys come up on the first page or in the Map Pack, the 3-pack. And in terms of how consumers behave, most people, 96% of the time, they are clicking on either the Map Pack or the organic searches on page 1. People don't ever go to page 2 to find companies, or rarely. And then, the ads do get clicks, but typically it is more so the Map Packs and the organic searches. So how can you improve your Map Pack listing? I told you a little bit about how you could improve your organic search by adding some content, but for your Map Pack, one of the things that you can do is get more votes. Now, votes are citations, which is simply your name, address, and phone number showing up in directories across the web. These could be things like Bing business page, the Google My Business page is actually a citation, things like Yelp, or just for some examples, okay? When I expanded the map packs to kind of look and see what was going on, and you guys do show up, which is great. But the other important thing I wanted to point out with your citations is that the name, address, and phone number needs to be exactly the same in all of the listings. So if you capitalize the T here, you should capitalize the T in all of the other citations. Otherwise, when Google sees it and it's not the same exact information, they don't count that as a vote for your company. They see it as something a little different. That's just how their algorithm is set up. So that's a really important thing to keep in mind. One other thing I wanted to talk about, I clicked on a couple competitor sites to check them out, and these guys have a pretty new and modern looking site. And the other good thing about it is when I shrink it down, you can see that it kind of conforms to the size. And this is important because I think 70% of searches are done on mobile devices these days, okay? That's huge. Google's also going to reward you if your site is mobile optimized, okay? Because they want, again, at the end of the day, for their user experience to be good. They want people to find good content, relevant content, and they want them to find websites that are easy to navigate, okay? So no matter if I open this up on a tablet or a phone, it's going to reformat and be legible, okay? So that's another thing that would be really important. The last thing that Google uses to kind of evaluate websites and decide who gets to rank is something called backlinks. And backlinks are another form of votes, if you will. They are essentially references of your business coming from other websites. So say for instance, a local newspaper is talking about an upcoming event and they mention your catering business as the company who's providing the appetizers or what have you. Okay, so when they link in their article, their, let's say, online article, to your website, that's called a backlink. So the more backlinks you have, the more authoritative you look in Google's mind, and it's also just something that happens naturally as a business exists. So over time you get more backlinks. So I hope that kind of explains a little bit how to improve your rankings and the organics. And just to recap for you, we talked about content, adding more content to your website, getting it mobile optimized so it's easy to navigate for consumers. And then we also talked about different forms of votes, one of those being the citations or your name, address, and phone number showing up in directories on the web, and then the backlinks, which will be sort of reference points for your website. So I hope this was useful to you, and have a great day.